Paula Abdul's new Middle Eastern-inspired single, My Love Is For Real. Her new album is called Head Over Heels, but the 32-year-old isn't in love with anyone. She's getting used to being on her own again after a tough couple of years. Her marriage to film star Emilio Estevez has fallen apart, and she's thrown herself into her work.
I always come out stronger in the end, and I was grateful that I had my project to contend with. I had to get an album done, so it really forced me to be creative and go through some of the emotional rough times to make this album.
And do you think that creatively, having gone through all that this album has more, depth and passion?
Definitely. I definitely feel that all my energy, good days, bad days, some real painful stuff that I've gone through is really made for a better project.
Just 3 years ago, Paula said she'd fallen in love forever. She and Emilio married in Los Angeles after a whirlwind romance. They split up last year. Then there were rumors that they were getting back together, and the couple finally announced that the marriage was over a few months ago.
I wouldn't change ever meeting Emilio or falling in love with him or being loved by him, because that was a wonderful experience, and I'm very grateful that both of us realized that we weren't cut out to be married. We're really cut out to be great friends, and the strangest things happen that way. I mean, we're closer friends now than we were when we were married, and I'm really grateful for that. And he's a real good guy, and he's really a supportive guy. We just had life differences rather than fighting things with dealing with wanting children and not wanting children and things like that. I'm a kid lover, and he has 2 children, and really it came to the realization that he's not ready to be a father again. You miss the closeness, you miss the companionship, and you miss your buddy, you miss your best friend. It's difficult, but as far as us getting back together again, I don't see that happening in the near future. I don't know what happens years from now, but, we both had to go on with our lives.
Are you dating?
My album right now.
Paula admits that it's hard to have a fulfilling relationship when both partners are driven by their careers. Music and dance have always been her passion.
Since I was a kid, I used to go to the market with my friends and their mom and dad. We'd tag along, because we were like 10, 11, and I'd be spinning, doing pirouettes down the aisles, knocking over food cans and singing and just always pretending that I was on stage. It's something that's so enjoyable for me, and something that I feel like it's a complete escape for me, so I never consider it exercise. I just feel like it's part of my little place that I can go where I forget about everything.
Paula started off as a basketball cheerleader, then became a dancer and choreographer before her first hit single, Straight Up, in 1988. As an energetic performer who dances every day, Paula has always looked petite, but over lunch in Beverly Hills, she reveals it's only now she feels she's finally won her battle with the eating disorder bulimia.
I'm learning how to combine eating sensibly and exercising sensibly. I'm not obsessed with exercise. I used to be at one time, but not anymore. For me, reasonable is an hour a day.
How careful are you about what you eat?
Food is a great pleasure. I mean, I love food. Good tasting food it's like one of those incredible experiences in life. But, it comes with growing up and understanding that my body is not the same as your body. It's not the same as any of the high fashion models. I am who I am, and it's genetic. What I do is I don't weigh myself anymore. I used to be a slave to my scale, and I'd weigh myself in the morning and then weigh myself at night and be pissed off that I was a couple pounds heavier. Duh. Of course I am. I ate today.
She's healthier, much happier, and working hard with a world tour coming up. But if the right man suddenly turned up, there'd still be time for romance.
People assume that, a celebrity must have many dates all the time, when it's actually quite the opposite. And I'm not saying poor, pitiful Paula. It's not like that, but it's really hard to meet people. I think the biggest mistake that is made when people get married quickly is that you never logged enough time to get to know the person. And I think that you get carried away with a whirlwind romance, and it's so incredibly great, but you never really get to spend time. I think it takes at least a year. I mean, I really feel that I'm going to log time at least a year to really get to know someone before I make a commitment, because I think you have to experience the highs, the lows, not just the initial infatuation.
And what are you looking for in a man?
Someone who places the importance of honesty and integrity as importantly as I do, and someone who has a great sense of humor.
What's every single girl looking for? A funny man who's kind, great with kids, helpful around the house, and preferably gorgeous. Paula Abdul is open to offers. This is Elaine Lipworth for This Morning in Hollywood.